Have you ever sprayed on your favorite perfume or cologne and felt more confident? Like you could take on the world. There's something about how fragrance can transform not only how we smell, but also how we feel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Amanda Davis. I am the face behind Amanda's Beauty Alcove. And tonight I wanted to share with you some of the science behind fragrances and confidence. And so, science actually does back up this, and our sense of smell is directly linked to our part of the brain that controls emotions and memories. So that's why certain scents are going to help you to feel calm, energized, powerful, confident, and also why we have something called scent memory. And so you might smell something, and then that might remind you of something else. Or it might remind you of a person that might smell like that, or you might smell a classic perfume or cologne or fragrance and be like, I know what that is. I've smelled that before. So floral scents like rose or jasmine, which are two of my favorite scents, by the way, but floral scents like rose and jasmine can be uplifting and elegant. Citrus scents like lemon and grapefruit can help to boost your energy and alertness. Warm, musky, and woody notes like sandalwood or vanilla can also exude confidence and sophistication. And the fragrance you choose is not just going to be about smelling good or something that you like, but also feeling amazing too. And that's part of why whatever fragrance you choose needs to be something that you do enjoy the smell of it. um, and so perfume can enhance your self perception. You know, the feeling when you put on your favorite outfit or your favorite lipstick or your favorite mascara, and it helps to make you just feel unstoppable and ready to go. Perfume can do the same thing. So studies show that when we wear scents that we love, we see ourselves more attractive, confident, and more put together. And it's like your power suit in a bottle. um, Finding your perfect scent, if you're not sure what works for you, some suggestions for everyday confidence would be light florals, fresh citrus, or clean musks. For power and sophistication would be bold florals, deep woods, and warm vanillas. For an alluring, mysterious vibe, spicy notes, dark florals, or smoky musks. For a fresh, energized feel, green notes, marine scents, or zesty citrus. And finding your scent is going to be to choose what makes you feel like the best version of yourself. Um, so I know that personally, I really like to have floral fragrances. Pretty much anything with any floral note, it's something that I enjoy. I also like some fruity fragrances too, and I am more for well, and I like some fresh scents. But I lean more towards fruity and floral depending on my mood. And if you want to have a tip for having your perfume last all day, then you want to apply it to your pulse points. So that's your wrists, behind your ears. You can do your décolletage, and you can also layering is a great tip. So if you have a lotion or a shower gel in the same fragrance that you're using, that's going to help it to last longer. And actually, you might have been taught to rub your wrists together. If you don't do that, it will also help your fragrance to last longer. And I know personally, I like to take a perfume bottle and spray it and kind of like walk through it too. So I don't know that that necessarily makes it last longer, but it gets a little bit in my hair and I smell it longer. But that's another way that you can put stuff on, but it's better to like spritz it, but like not necessarily to rub your wrists together. And when you store perfume in a cool, dry place, it will help it to stay fresh and strong. And I want to know in the comments, what is your confidence boosting scent? What scents do you like? And what is your favorite scent? What's going to make you feel like a king or a queen? And if you are looking for any scents, you can definitely send me a message and we can chat or comment below, because Avon, if you didn't know, probably you did, but Avon is well known for our fragrances. We have a whole lot of options. I am an independent Avon ambassador. And before I wrap this up, I do want to go ahead and share some of my favorite perfumes. So that was our little bit of fun perfume education, but now I'm going to share some of my favorite perfumes from Avon. And So I do appreciate anybody that's sticking around. I'm going to start with the Avon Moments collection. It's a newer collection. It just came out in the fall, and there's 3 scents. They're all the EDT, the Eau de Toilette. So they're the ones that are going to last for just a little bit. But if you layer, which there is shower gels that are matching. So I'm going to start with Daydreamer, which is my favorite one. And Daydreamer has notes of quince, dewy iris, wrapped in cedarwood, and soft musk. And it's all about, it's a fruity floral and it's all about daydreaming, of course. But this one is definitely my favorite one. And then my second favorite one is the Out on a Limb. And I also really like this one. And Out on a Limb has notes of, it's an amber floral, and it has notes of spicy cardamom, honeyed mimosa flower, and powdery vanilla. And it's all about, going out on a limb and having confidence. So if, confidence boosting, although daydreaming can be a little bit confidence boosting too. And then Remember That Night is the third one in this lineup. And Remember That Night has notes, it's also an amber floral, and it has notes of grapefruit, jasmine, and multifaceted amber. And so jasmine really is one of my favorite scents as well. So I do really like this one too. But I think I find myself reaching for Daydreamer more. And that's why I chose that one as my favorite. But I do actually really love all three of the scents. I think they smell fabulous, and they actually were featured in an article, and I can't remember what the publication was, but they were featured in an article about being K fragrances. And so that's a little bit different and unique. And then there are three more that I want to share with you. So Haiku Kyoto Flower has been around for a long, well, I was going to say for a long time, but for a long time, it has been around for a long time. And this one is actually the Eau de Parfum spray, so it's going to last a little bit longer. And it has a really pretty bottle. And I've kept mine in the box, so I feel like it's still, it's probably, I've had this a really long time, but I think it still smells pretty good and still actually looks like it pretty much did when it came. But the Haiku Kyoto flower has notes of violet leaves, white peony, blissful cotton musk. And it really does, this is a floral scent for sure, and it really does smell really I was gonna say delicious, but it does smell delicious. It does smell really good. I wish that there was a way that you guys could have like smell-o-vision. But anyway, our fragrances, they're well known. I feel like most of the time when I have fragrances like out at vendor events and things like that, and people smell them, they like them, unless it's just really not their taste. Um, then there's this Live Out Loud fragrance, and I really like this one too. And Live Out Loud has wild strawberry, mimosa, and fluffy vanilla. And there's a couple of other versions of the Live Out Loud. But Live Out Loud, it says an affirmation of living life to the fullest on your own terms. And like I said, strawberry, mimosa, and vanilla. And it actually really does smell so good. And this one is like a fruity kind of scent, if you're looking for a fruity scent with that strawberry. And then one that's a little bit stronger, although I still like it. And this one has also been around for quite some time. And it's rare amethyst, and it's also the I can't say it, but anyway, the Perfume. So it's going to last a little bit longer as well. Um, so basically, toilettes don't last as long. Parfums are going to be like your average. And I feel like there might be another type, but most of Avon's are either the toilettes or the parfums. But this one, I really love the bottle. Look at that. And here's the thing about me. You can see that well, this one is pretty full. These three, the Daydreamer and the Out on the Limb, I just got those in the fall, so I haven't had as much time to use them. The Haiku Kyoto was about half full. This one is still pretty full. But the thing about me is my fragrance collection has gotten to be a lot like my skincare collection and my makeup collection. And now my hair care collection is getting that big. Anyway, side note. But so basically I will trade it up, but depending on my mood. Signature scent is not me. I don't have a signature scent other than the fact that it's going to be something floral. But anyway, the rare amethyst really smells really great too, and it is more sophisticated. And actually, the description on it says, sophisticated and captivating, this sensual jewel of passionate plum shimmers with mysterious violet and rich sandalwood. So this one actually is not necessarily as floral, and maybe why that's why I haven't gone to it as much, but it does smell very good. And to tell you the truth, I would have to go online to see exactly what scent category it falls under. But what I will say is that on avon.com, you can actually, there is a way to filter the fragrances if you go to the fragrance category. So basically, like under the shopping, um, if you're, well, it's either on mobile or your desktop. If you go to the top of the page, there's like a way that you can filter the categories. So if you go to filtering the categories and you go to fragrance, and then there's a way that you can actually filter by what notes are in it. So like there's like a fruity floral one, I think, and then floral. And so it will like let you filter based on the notes so that you can find fragrances that you might like knowing about the notes. And also all of the descriptions online, it will have like a description of what the main notes in the fragrance are. And what I will say is that um, with Avon, we do offer a 100% money back guarantee if within a certain amount of days of purchase. I want to say it might be like 30 days. So if you get something and for some reason you just really don't like it, you can definitely still return it and get your money back. If you're shopping with me locally, I will definitely be happy to help you get your money back. I will say that there is not as many fragrance samples available if you're local, but either way, the fragrances, I mean, if there's anything you want to know about, send me a message and I will definitely tell you what I know because I know a lot about a lot of them. And but what I will say, like I said, is there is that 100% money back guarantee. But anyway, thank you for sticking around. I do appreciate it. I hope you found the beginning of this video informative. I hope you enjoyed me sharing some of my favorite perfumes. I felt like I couldn't do the video without making it last just a little longer and sharing some of my favorite perfumes. And I would love to know if you have a favorite scent. You can put that in the comments. And also, if you have any fragrance questions or anything like that, definitely feel free, like I said, to comment or reach out to me. And thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And I will see everybody with my next video. Bye, guys.